Hello and welcome to Long's Toys. Today I have another Transformers 4 Age of Extinction review for you. This is Leader Class Optimus Prime. I'm going to move him off to the side for a second so we can take a look at this packaging. This is the box that he comes in. Some nice artwork here on the front that wraps around to the side. The standard white line with Transformers written in red. The kind of Autobot flame symbol over here. So here is the back. It shows Leader Class Grimlock, which is also in the... I believe those are the only two leaders that are out right now. That may change. Alt mode, robot mode. I will angle this up if you would like to read the bio. So there you go. As you can see, he comes with his Sword of Judgment and Vector Shield, both of which are very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put this box off to the side and we'll move on to the figure. So here we have Leader Class Optimus Prime. I think he looks pretty great. He does have a little bit of kind of truck kibble hanging here off the back, as you can see. But it's not that big a deal. He's got some really beautiful chrome bits all over. Nice chrome here on the chest. He's got these kind of smokestacks back here. I'll show you his accessories real quick, and you can hold them very easily. This is the sword. I'm really impressed that they actually painted on the sword, and it's not just all one translucent yellow piece. I very much appreciate that. And this is his shield. And he's just got a hole here on his forearm, and this just pegs right in. It's a nice looking shield. It's kind of a shield that doubles as a gun. These are kind of a cannon right there. I like it. I also appreciate that this isn't solid gray. I like the red paint on that. It's nice detailing. I'll try to get in close and show you his head so you can see the face sculpt here. I think it's pretty cool. I like that they put his face mask on and didn't show his mouth. I've always liked Prime with a face mask. That's classic Prime to me. But I think he looks really good. Articulation-wise, his head does swivel from side to side. It's not on a ball joint. Oh, no, it does lean back. I'm mistaken. It does lean back and go side to side. These shoulder pads you can kind of push up to get out of the way. The arm has a ratchet. I'm sure you can hear that. It's very tight. It can also move. Another ratchet front to back. It's got a swivel right above the elbow, and then it's got pretty much 90 degrees at the elbow. The hand can't move, but the finger here, his thumb actually, can kind of move out to the side, and that helps him equip his sword. You can kind of put the sword in and then push it closed, stay in place. He does have waist articulation. You kind of have to move these like side skirts and front skirt out of the way, but he can rotate there. It's part of the transformation. As for the legs at the hip, ratchet front to back and out to the side. Right above the knee, he can swivel. I'll move these skirts out of the way. So he can swivel right above the knee, and then he's got a ratchet at the knee. All the ratchets are very heavy duty, as you can probably hear. The foot can kind of move a little bit because of the transformation, but just kind of swivel a little bit there. Doesn't really do a whole lot. But you're really not going to be doing, I wouldn't, a lot of crazy poses with the legs. He just kind of stands tall, and he's got some good poses you can get with the hands, with the sword and the shield. Overall, I think he looks pretty great. So we'll move on to the transformation. Sorry, there's one other thing I wanted to show you I almost forgot before we move on to the transformation. Right here, if you pull this part out and kind of fold it down like this and clip it up, So now this piece is kind of on a diagonal. This is actually like a scabbard or a sheath to put his sword in, so that he can wear his sword on his back. And then you can kind of see it sticking up diagonally there. It's not perfect because of all the back kibble. You almost don't even see it. But it's a nice feature. At least they tried. So now he can wear the sword on his back. I appreciate that. At least it's storage in robot mode if you don't want him to wield it. Okay, so to start out Optimus's transformation, you have to pull this part, the nice red and blue chrome, pull that away, and then you can push his head down and it'll stay in. It's spring loaded, so when you push this down, it makes the head pop out, which is why you need to lift it up so it'll stay in place. Then you're going to kind of lift the arms up just to get them out of the way. Right here, you're going to kind of pull this whole skirt back, and then also the silver part will unlatch. And then this will just kind of collapse and straighten into one solid piece and just pull it back. So you can see the silver piece has also hinged back. You're going to do the same thing with the other side, and then just kind of get them back out of the way. You're going to come down to the legs. These gray pieces will fold all the way back in. Then you're going to take this piece with the wheel and rotate this 180 degrees. You'll see that this part will become flush with right here, just a nice straight line. So you're going to do the same thing with this. Rotate that around, nice and flush. Then this whole top section here is going to rotate back like that, and you'll see how it's forming the front of the cab. Rotate this section around, and it's kind of cool. There's a blue piece here that is spring loaded, and as you push this piece around, that'll just fold back and stay there, but it fills in the gap in the leg in robot mode. I think that's a really nice touch. So once you have it like this, you're going to lift these parts up, swing them around, and they'll just kind of tuck in here. And that's going to form the grille of the cab. Just make sure you get the little tabs in there. And then once you have that, you're going to push these legs together. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to move the crotch piece out of the way. So these will snap together in a couple places. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, you know what? I have to turn this around first. I'm sorry. Right now, you're going to rotate the waist 180 degrees. Then you're going to snap this all together. Like I said, it snaps in a couple places, right here, right here. And you want to make sure to straighten these legs out. So now once you have the front of the cab down here, you're going to rotate this up like that and make sure that the blue crotch piece is in there and you're not pinching it or bending it or anything like that. So there you go. You'll have a full 90-degree angle from the torso to the now legs cab section. And just make sure everything's tabbed in right. It should stay. There we go. Alright. You're going to take the arms and just kind of bend them back. And right here, the shoulder will fold forward. You can see right there. So fold that forward and then just kind of sit this piece, the arm down like that. Come around to the other side, fold the shoulder in, fold the arm down, and then this chest piece you're going to kind of just fold down a little bit just so that it's on top of the shoulders. Now this piece back here you have to lift up. Lift that section up and then fold it down. The whole section will fold down. No, not the legs. There we go. Now when you do that, you're going to see there's a little clip here and a little spot right there for that to clip onto. Same on both sides. Oh, unfortunately, I have to unclip this because the arm did not cooperate. There we go. You're going to make sure there's a little spot right there for the arms. The arms will just be on each side of that. So now you clip that in, and the wheels are kind of down in these wells. I'm sorry, the arms are kind of down in these wells. I know it looks weird. It looked weird to me too to just have the arms kind of floating off to the side, but that's what they do. So you're going to push these parts up, and they will become the sides, and everything just kind of tabs in. So now you're almost done. These two front sections will clip together. And then they just kind of rock back and rest down here and tab in. And everything just snaps into place. And there you have it. Leader Class Optimus Prime in truck mode. I think this truck mode looks really great. It's funny how Optimus is traditionally mostly red with some blue, but this is mostly blue with the red flame detailing. I also like the Autobot symbol right here. I like the yellow of the windshield and inside the cab. I think it looks really cool. I think it's a fun transformation. I think it's a really cool truck mode. You can, here, this peg, you can put the wheel in there. Or, I'm sorry, the shield. So you can peg the shield on there if you wish. If you come underneath, what was the holster in robot mode, you can plug the sword into for storage underneath. Just have to make sure it stays. There you go. So I think that's nice. It's a nice storage for the sword, decent storage for the shield. And overall, I just really like this cab mode. Plus, I like all the shiny silver chrome bits right here, smokestacks up here. The grill looks great. Really nice and shiny. So overall, I absolutely recommend Leader Class Optimus Prime. I loved Evasion Mode Prime. He was great for Voyager. And I think this version of Prime is great for a Leader Class. As far as I know right now, there's only two in the Leader Class size, this and Leader Grimlock. I really, from the things I've seen, do not care for Leader Grimlock at all, but I really love Leader Class Optimus Prime. Plus, if you get Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, they're two completely different alt modes and robot modes, so it feels like two different figures. I absolutely recommend this guy. I hope to see more in the Leader Class line. Not sure if anything else is coming out. Don't know if anything was released at Toy Fair or not. But if you're looking for a nice Optimus Prime, you definitely should pick this guy up. I got him on Amazon. He usually retails for about $45 if you see him at Walmart or Target. I found him on Amazon for about $33.50, something like that. So I definitely recommend checking on Amazon first because they might have a great deal on him. And for $30, $35, this figure is definitely worth it. But please tell me what you guys think in the comments. Please like and share this video. Please make sure you're subscribed. Look in the description for links to my Facebook and Twitter. Please follow me on there as well. I hope you've enjoyed this review of Leader Class Optimus Prime from Transformers 4 Age of Extinction line. And thanks for watching.